What up, everybody? How you guys doing? We need to get a tweet out immediately. I'm too far behind on everything, man. On absolutely everything. Do I have everything set up? I don't think I do. Hang on. Change that. Okay. All right. Now we're good. What's going on, people? We got Nodvask in here, the first one here, followed by Curbs, Jaden DZ. What up, everybody? Dearest at Marvel Champions. um, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Should have planned this out. With the fudge with caramel on an apple stick. Zup, Bry Guy? What up, Jadavine? Zup, Enzo? 14th birthday. Happy birthday, Jeremiah. Damn, I actually did have a tweet that I was going to say today, but I totally forgot what it was. So, we got to think of something. We got to think of something fast. Maybe something along the lines of, hey, just wondering if I left my, Game Boy Color link cable at your place. I can't find it anywhere. As I am now. No. Okay. Just wondering if I left my Game Boy Color link cable at your place. I can't find it anywhere. Tweet. That is not what I had planned to say, but I actually like that one because it reminds me of the good old days of all of these so stupid and expensive and mostly useless peripherals that you could pick up for Game Boys back in the day, man. I had that Game Boy printer at one point in my life. What did I use it for? What did anybody use it for? Nothing. Super Dirty Pickle sent it over $2 saying, "Hey, Voids L3, how good?" Voids L3 is really just a distance maker. Is the best way to look at it, Super Dirty Pickle. It's really just there to give yourself distance. There is a way. Slap. There is a way to get slapped, and there also is a way to get more power out of it. If we take a look at the Special 3. You can see here the strength of the special attack is increased based on how many unique debuffs types are currently active on the opponent. You never reach the 250%. No, you can reach the 250% bonus. You pretty much have to have Resonate to pull it off. It's very difficult without Resonate. It's possible. It's technically possible without Resonate, but it's way easier with Resonate because Fear of the Void does not count as a debuff, right? Fear of the Void is a passive. So you have to have like the 3 different unique debuffs that come with his, what are they called? Intimidating Presence. You got to have one of, at least one of each of those. The Resonate debuff for a 4th one, and then a stun. So just parry stun gives you the 5th. But the thing is, it has a 0 duration to it, right? That plus 250% passive fury, it's only for the special 3 attack. And the special 3 attack hits for nothing. It's pretty weak. It's actually pretty weak. So it's really not something to go for. It's I mean, if you're in a pinch, it'll add some damage to you at least, but it really is not something to shoot for. You'll gain way more damage by using your special ones to apply more debuffs. Put yourself in that Fear of the Void, or even the special 2 will deal significantly more damage than the special 3 ever will. The one cool thing about the special 3 is that there is a synergy here with Sentry, where when activating the special 3, the Void gains a Reality Warp charge for 30 seconds, increasing the duration of any Fury effects activated afterward by 20 seconds. So you actually do gain a plus 250% Fury for 20 seconds. Sounds really good, right? It's still not worth it. It's still not enough. Unfortunately, it's still not enough. Yeah, it's just not. Like I've messed around with it plenty. I thought like, wow, this could actually be super cool. No, it's just not worth it. It's, you know, for those 20 seconds, you have a ton of damage. Your damage output's actually really strong. Your debuffs, like you can have debuffs ticking for, or like the degen ticking for, you know, like 2,000 plus damage and stuff like that. But the amount of effort it takes, and what you have to give up in order to get the special 3 Fury is not worth it at all. You're so much better off. It's unfortunate because you know, it leads to Void's gameplay, you know, feeling a little bit little bit lacking. I don't mind it so much, but I do wish that there were really, like, more ways to play Void. But for the most part, you're just gonna get more benefit out of slinging those L1s, keeping Fear of the Void up, getting multiple Fear of the Voids. So yeah, it's it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. I've messed around with it a bunch. And when it works, it's really cool, but it's like 1 out of 10 times you actually get like some decent damage out of it, and even that one time, you're just better off using L1s. This is me reaching out to caress your cheek. Thankfully, no pants in the way. You're right. I don't have penny pants on. What's up, Cade? What's up, Cade and Cade Raiders and everyone who's in here? All right, super long explanation about Void's L3 aside. Let's go do stuff, I think, right? Let's go do stuff. I gotta pick up my potions for the day. I don't think I picked up my potions from the Glory Stove for the day. So let's go do that real quick. And I also never grabbed any of these guys, so we can grab these real quick too. Lately, what I've been doing in the Glory Store here is I buy 3 of those, and I buy like 3 of these or something. Do I want to buy all 3 this time? Maybe I just want to buy 2. Yeah, let's just buy 2. And yeah, that's pretty much what I get. Alright, I also have not done the Trial of the Wind thing today, so we gotta do this real quick, but it's not gonna take super long like it did yesterday, because this is only, what, 3 fights in here? So yeah, this will be nice and quick. Is that Dap the Great? How's it going, sir? I want to say hi, but I'm off to bed. Alright, dude. Have a good night. Okay. How many more points do you get in the 4-star basic arena per 3 fights running suicides? You don't get that many more points. It's all about speed when it comes to suicides. You gain a very, very small amount of additional points for the increased PI, but I'm telling you, it's something that's you don't even really notice. The big thing is just that the fights go significantly faster. And, you know, just for 1 round, it's not that big of a deal. You save, I don't even know if you save a full minute. I don't think you do, but, you know, over the course of if you're doing, let's say you do like 50 rounds in the basic arena or something like that, for that particular round of arena, then you're absolutely going to notice a huge difference over time. 70-70 BG inefficient bro, tisk tisk. I'm not sure what that means. What? 70 to 70? Oh, man. This guy, I'm getting all of my debuffs eaten. Alright, there we go. At least I got that one up. Oh, I don't have Resonate right now. Oh, no wonder. Normally I'm like, yeah, I usually trigger Masochism with Resonate and then I don't have to worry about it, but I forgot I left it off for the time being. Got that parry in just in time at least then. And BG tweeted you a video of me dueling the thing with 4-star Void now to practice 3-star Void. It's about 1 minute 40 seconds, so no need to watch on stream if you don't wanna. I've actually done quite a bit of practice dueling with the Void against Thing as well. I'm not so sold on him being. Well, I gotta upload. Still gotta upload footage of what's it called? My boss fight, my war boss fight against the guy. Oh, I don't have. What the heck? Where'd my Fear the Void go? Man, I shouldn't have had any of health. Any of my health disappearing like that. Fear the Void just wasn't there for a minute though. It's weird. But yeah, I'll upload the video and then I'll explain more about that matchup, I guess. So I'll have to leave it at for now. Alright, still Masochism. Should we... I kind of want to do this fight with... Nah, I don't want to do this with Omega Red. Screw that. Let's do it with Void. As always. Also, I missed you, but trying to get to bed earlier so I can drive during the day and not be such a Dracula. I understand, dude. I totally understand. Ryan! What's up, Star? Yeah, the Dracula life. It ain't for everybody, man. Let's get my debuff up. Alright, I need to time this just right. Okay, we got it. Ah, come on. Give me a Petrify, man. Where's the Petrify? Ooh, got that connected still. There's a Petrify. Ooh, double Petrify. And another Limbo out of you. Well, we could attack because that's going to reverse. I should have just attacked more. I hesitated. Shouldn't have hesitated. I'm going to die here, though. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright, cool. We can get some life back. Ah, died too early. Alright, one more fight to go. One more fight to go. Hey, BG, would you rank 2 an unduped 6-star ghost? I absolutely would never, ever do that. No. What's up, Dice? Did I say hi, dude, ready? I think I saw your name in the chat before. One of those where I was rambling on about something. Made some amazing soft cookies and didn't use chemicals with... Is that 5 exclamation marks? I like the sound of that. I like that you're so excited about that. And I'm not being sarcastic. I really do like that. It's good to be excited. BG and Lola were spooning in bed, sleeping together. Of course, Lola was on my side and took up most of the bed. It was adorable. Yeah, it was just the same thing as if I was, if you were in bed too. Taking up the whole damn bed. No space. Alright, let's have a little bit of a faster fight this time. Spidey style. That was so much faster. This fight was over in a 10th of the time or something. What's up, lags? What do you think of the deals today? Let's go talk about them. Speaking of deals, these things pop up way too much, man. way too much. I don't know why why Kabam added it to everything. Every little thing you do in this game, there's a pop-up notification now. Buy this for X amount of units. No. Go away. BG Otrix confirmed Mr. Sinister is next month's champion, and I'm hype, even though I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is either. Alright, so the deals, actually, let's go to the mailbox. We gotta go to the mailbox for this one, right? Where's the mailbox thing? Oh, I guess it's the top one. Okay. The tier 5 basic deal last week included tier 2 alpha. This one was relative trash. Still bought it though. I like this one. I don't remember the one last week with tier 2 alpha, but to be honest, this is the. I feel like this is one. I feel like this one's really good. I feel like this one's really good. I like the amount of tier 5 basic. Was it the same amount of tier 5 basic last week? Like, remind me a little bit what the deal was. Hinach or anybody, I guess, who knows? Because I really don't remember, but I actually like this one. I'm not getting it, and I honestly I don't recommend getting it unless you are a big time unit grinder, big time arena grinder. But I do like this offer if you do hit up the milestones on the regular. Mirtos sending over $2 saying, see Tweetar and now working on first war vid versus 2 Loki. Okay, we'll check it out in just a sec here. Thank you very much for the 2. We'll go to the tweeters in just a moment. Last week was $250. What's that in units? For 5 tier 2 alpha, 22.5 K tier 5 basic. Wait, was that not in units, or was that just money? Was that actual just money? BG offers, Kabam doesn't offer deals. Well, yeah, they're offers, you're right. I just have a tendency to call them deals. Oh, actual money. Okay, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, that's an entirely different thing, in my opinion. I know you can buy units. I know a lot of people buy units to get stuff like this, but you know, in my world, that's an entirely different thing. You know, for a lot of people, it's an entirely different thing. It's not just me, and it's not just free to play people either. It's not you know, some people will spend a bit here and there, but you know, still get most of the offers with what's it called? With the units. So yeah, this is I think this is good. I think this is it's for a very select portion of the player base. I don't think everybody should pick this up. Absolutely don't think everyone should pick this up. But it's a quarter of the rank up materials needed. This is pretty much what you get for finishing in Masters. So if you think about it, you know, grinding out 9,000 units, you can do that in less time, or about the same amount of time that it takes to complete an Alliance War season. Less if you're counting like the off season as part of that as well. So, yeah, like it's it's more time consuming and everything, but doesn't require the amount of effort that it takes to put into something like Alliance War. It's just a different type of effort, you know. But I like it. I like it. If I was grinding, this is. I mean, I think it was you that asked Hinach before if I would pick up offers like this, and I said yes if I was grinding out every single milestone, but I'm not at the moment. So, you know, I'm passing on it, of course. I would only be able to afford the first one, and I would want to get both if I was getting it anyway. But all right, let me check the tweeters, and then we'll check that other super chat. Hang on. What do we got here? Showed this to Cade earlier, and he dug it. My Variant Exploration team for now, but imagine Spark at rank 4. I just got him. Ooh, that's some ice. You got some ice in there. Big old Blade, big old Domino, big old Iceman, little Iceman, and Hawkeye. Whoa. You got some robot power here, man. You got, oh my god, you got immunity for days on this team. That is awesome. Nah, you're set, dude. Yeah, this is great. You got a really good, you got a really good team to go through variant. That's good stuff. That is very good stuff. And oil bam, or I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that, read that as oil. Just one of those things where chat is actually pretty small for me. But Ali Bambino sending over 279 Canadian. We're talking about a toonie and 0.79 loony. Saying got a 5-star 5-star Dom gem. Wait. 5-star Dom gem. Oh, wait. Got a 5-star Dom. Gem worthy or save for Omega. Okay, I was reading it as like Dom gem, and I was like, what's a Dom gem? Oh, the reading comprehension. It's not there, guys. I don't have any. We got lags for the dungeons too. Got a 5-star Domino. Gem worthy or save for Omega. It depends on how you're using Domino. If you're going to be putting her on defense, then give her the gem and, you know, give her the sig levels. But if you're using her offensively, I would save it. I don't think she needs to be awakened to use her offensively, and I think it's better. I think you're better off saving that gem for somebody who needs it more. So that's what I would do, personally. You could also give it to her if prestige is a factor, where you know you're going to be getting some better rewards if that's going to help you either get into a better alliance if you're looking to change alliances, or stay in the same alliance but just help your alliance to get more rewards. You know, it's something to consider. But otherwise, I would try to hold on to it myself. I would try. You know, I'd still rank her up, but I wouldn't give her the gem. Okay. I'll take Cosmic. Okay. What is it today, even? Skill in Cosmic? Okay. Well... Do I want to put an Omega Red or Spidey? Well, I guess we'll do Omega Red. Why not? I never use the guy, man. It's crazy. He's so good, and I just never use him. BG, I consider popping my battle chips and buying some units just for the first part, as it would allow me to rank 5 Aegon now, but I could wait a week for the season end. Yeah, I mean, the season's so close to ending, might as well. This deal makes seasons not even worth playing, or at least not investing a single potion into. What's Kabam thinking? You think that, really? I don't think that at all. All right, I'm gonna hide the cutoffs for right now. I don't think that at all. I think very few people are getting offers like those, but a lot of people are playing seasons. And there's a reason for it. Yo BG, Kung Pao Chicken. You want me to take 4? Okay. Kung Pao Chicken with fried rice for lunch today. Your fave Chinese food. Beef broccoli. I have a I kind of man, I need to try real hard to refrain from or I need to refrain from doing any type of offensive horrible accent for this, but it does pop in my mind to do. But beef broccoli, sweet sour pork, chow mein, egg roll, wonton soup, rice, fortune cookie, other. Yeah, I don't really eat Chinese food much. I do eat a lot of rice. I don't know if that counts, though. I don't think it does, because it's not, like, specifically made in a Chinese styling. It's just, you know, everybody eats rice. So many different, I mean, pretty much everybody around the world eats rice, right? So that doesn't count. But yeah, I was never really into Chinese food. I would go sometimes. There was a place, like people at my job would get Chinese food all the time, and occasionally I would actually just have them pick me up like a pint or a quart of of rice to add to something that I had, just because, you know, why not? It was like a little bit of extra food that I could throw into, you know, whatever I was having. So, yeah, never big on Chinese food so much though. Boost sending over $2. What's going on, man? Let me do this fight real quick first. Hang on. Aggression, regeneration, special lock 1. Okay. This will go hype. I was trying to think if I wanted to do Medusa or hype it up. Let me find your last comment in a second here, Boost. Hang out. Oh, we've got some Furies going. Oh, we've got some Furies going. All right. This guy's gonna melt. Oh my god, look at the damage. This is stupid. Oh my god. When the RNG works out for Hyperion, it is ridiculous. Oh man, those are ticking for 600 each, was it? Jesus. Alright, Boost, where you at though, man? Oh, didn't have one. I just scrolled down, he said didn't have one. Well, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. The X4 Loki love there. Thank you, thank you. And a bit of Pickle BG. Could use your thoughts on what to do, and you know how I feel about rank up questions, so you know it's a doozy. Uh-oh. Alright, hit me with it. I'll be paying attention for it. I brought him up to 5.2.6, and just practicing to see how far I can get with no potions or revives. Hopefully be down in the collector by the end of next season. Wish me luck. Nice, dude. Good luck. Thoughts on Morningstar, worth a Mystic Gem? Worth a Mystic Gem, yes. I don't really I mean, my thoughts are I like her in pretty much all areas of the game except for Alliance War. I don't like using her. I wouldn't personally use an Alliance War. Some people do, and they have really good results, but I just hate the whole build-up thing. Adding extra risk to some of the earlier fights. I try to find a way around that. You forgot to add my last comment, and that is the units will be saved for Act 6 and not the offer. That's true. Act 6 probably coming soon here, right? 36,000 units for 2 tier 5s. Seems crazy to me. I realize some can easily pull that off, but holy poop. It's a lot. It's a lot, but if you can pull it off, then I think it's worth it, you know. But very few people grind like that. Very few people. So I have 2 rank 5 rank ups coming up. Already have Mystic Tech Skill Mutant, so going Science Cosmic next. Thinking either Void, Cap Infinity, and Hype / Venom next. Thoughts? Currents are Ice, Sparky, Magic, Morningstar, and Ego. Lego my Ego. I mean, you see the rank ups I have. You see that I got Void and Hype. Like those would be my thoughts, man. I might be a little biased since that's what I already have ranked up. So you might want to get a second opinion on that. But yeah, that's all I can really say about that. I mean, these champions, I ranked them up for a reason. I think they're amazing. Forgot I can't do a medium against this guy because he shrugs it off so quickly. So now here's the bad part about Hype's RNG is 3 heavy attacks and I finally got my first Fury. Terrible. Horrible. Alright, there we go. There's the Furies. Is that Penimet Pete? What up, Penimet Pete? BGA found some pants that should fit. They're arriving on Friday or Monday. Nice, dude. About 1.5 Cosmic Tier 4 class got us away from being able to take Deuce to rank 4, but I'm also about 0.5 Tier 12 away from being able to take Ghost Rider or Voodoo to rank 5. What to do? I would take one of them to rank 5, Dicer. Personally, I would wait and I would take one of those 2 to rank 5. And I feel like you. I'm kind of surprised to hear that you're deciding between Ghost Rider and Voodoo. I always felt like you were bigger on Ghost Rider. So yeah, I don't know. I would definitely wait for your next rank 5. And as far as which one you want to go with, of course, that's totally up to you. But I always thought it was a decision was a Ghost Rider one for you. But yeah, you can always go back and rank 4 Medusa later. I think it's better to get that additional rank 5. BG, Void or Medusa for generic Void? BG, I'm so mad I couldn't 100% complete Uncollected this time. I did everything from Heroic to Uncollected 100% except the Diablo quest. Only completed it once in Uncollected. Well, you still have some time if you wanted to continue trying, maybe. But, yeah, sometimes the content's like that. It's no big deal. You know, there'll be another quest next month at least. Sup, you big B-Manny? What's up, dubes? BG, how old are you? 31. Almost 32. BG, how do I have 3 rank 5s and still have 6 paths to do in Labyrinth? Dream pointed out I'm lazy, and as much as it pains me, I think I'm going to have to concur with this assessment. Well, you don't have to do it. You could keep waiting. It doesn't seem like it's hurting your progression all that much. So, is Ghost Rider worth ranking 5? Thanks, BG. Yeah, Ghost Rider's worth rank 5. It depends on what your needs are and everything, though. You know, it always depends. It always depends on what your needs are, how much you enjoy playing the champion, where you're gonna be using him, and all that. Like, if you let's say Ghost Rider is your Alliance Quest champion, right? If Ghost Rider is the champion using Alliance Quest, and you never take him anywhere else, you only use him in Alliance Quest, and he's already rank 4, and you never have any issues, well then, you know, there's really no need to take him to rank 5. But if you plan on taking him elsewhere, if you plan on using him in you know, regular questing, doing like Uncollected, or, you know, Act 5 when they released Act 6, Variant, if you use them in Alliance War, all that stuff, then like the higher the level, the better. So it always depends. It also depends what your other options are and that kind of thing. BG, 5-star Corvus or 5-star Void to rank 5? Depends. It depends. Who do you like more? Who are you using more? I would go Void personally. There's definitely an argument to be made about ranking up Corvus, where, you know, you've only got 20 glaive charges, and you want to make sure you can kill the enemy with those 20 glaive charges. So you want as high attack and damage output as possible in that time. Whereas Void, he's utility based and doesn't always necessarily need to be super high ranking. But I personally love Void so much that, yeah, I would want him to be higher level because I would use him more. So it depends. Oh, right. Word, Brian? Yes. Although that's a capital. Are you asking if I use Microsoft Word? Because that's a capital W. Is that what this is? I do use Microsoft Word from time to time, yes. Turn 30 here tomorrow. I prefer to refer to it as turning 21 with 17 years of experience. Nice. Kinetic transference. What is that one again? Okay, yeah, all right. And stun immunity, eh? We're going Deuce in that. What the hell? Word is Star. I'm convinced that you just no. Oh god, I knew I was gonna get clipped by that. I'm convinced that you just mashed the keyboard to come up with that word. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm gonna try to read that in a second after I get out of this fight. L2 there. I did not have an L2 there. Oh god. Please die to this. Oh, never doubted it. Okay. All words are made up by someone? That's true. Okay, Brobdingnagian. Or is that Gian? Brobdingnagian. I can't even pronounce this word. What the hell? Brobdingnagian. My love Sim Supreme, you take the boss. Alright, Legs. Let me take this boss. It's from Gulliver's Travels. Is it really? Well, it's clearly the best friend of Gulliver in their travels. He's the kind of quirky fat character that everybody loves, but gets the main character into a lot of trouble. And sometimes you hate that person, but you also love them because of their stuff that they do. No, what the hell? Brobdingnagian. Okay, I think that's a species of bird related to the pelican. I feel like I've said that for a different word before. I feel like I've said that for a different word before, but I feel like guessing a type of animal, when you don't know what something means, guessing a type of animal is not a bad way to... Level 5 friend hype, yeah. It's that one dancing guy music festivals that everyone tries to move away from. How are you healing back with every hit? It's the final boss of the dungeons. Of each level in the dungeons allows you to heal on each hit. Brobdingnagian. Did you say type of bird for about half a star's words? I do. I think I do. I think you're right. So let's say... Oh my god. It's... a type of bird. I don't know. I don't know. Damn it. All right. It's the word comes from how do you guess something like this? All right. Where do you even start with a word like this? Like sometimes, you know, you can get a little bit of an idea of what the word means based off of like the, you know, a little prefix or suffix to it or something like that, right? Where do you start with something like this? An arrogant fancy person? That actually sounds pretty accurate. Did you Google that? Because I would believe that if Star said that's what the definition is. Maybe it's don't make lag timeout because of you in dungeons? Oh. We're good. Okay, I think I like the arrogant fancy person. So we're tag teaming on this one. I'm going with Jesse's answer. And if that's actually what it means, well, then we cheated, but yeah. Alright, special lock 1 and bulk up. Okay, well, we're going Hyperion. I feel like it's something, I think the word comes from Ireland. Is that even possible? Do words come from places like that? Alright, this dude's dead. We don't need to touch him. He's gonna burn. Okay. There's a game, Balderdash is literally this. Everyone gets a slip of paper and has to write definition. Person who picked word reads one's given actual definition, and people get points based on votes. Yeah, I remember you talking about this game before, and I've heard of it before, and I didn't know what it was until you said what it was, but I do remember you saying it. But adjective, huge, gigantic, early 18th century, from Brobdingnag, the name given by Swift in Gulliver's Travels, to a land where everything is of huge size, plus Ian. Okay. So there are birds in this Brobdingnag, right? So I was close then. Told you. Well, kind of impressed, Aaron Abdo. Kind of impressed. I'm assuming this is a book? Yes? Gulliver's Travels? Is that what this is? That dude's got a Brobdingnag in his shorts. Wow. Not an in-game player. Map 3 Alliance. Explore and collected event quest. Most months. About to get my first rank 5 5-star. Magic Hype or Unawakened Domino. It's a tough choice. I would probably... I don't know. It's a tough choice. I mean, if you're, I don't know if you're thinking about doing Labyrinth of Legends at any point in time, but if you are, I would say Domino is the best to do Labyrinth of Legends. So maybe you should go with her. Yeah, personally, if it was up to me, I don't know. I feel like I'd go Hype. Out of those, Magic is also amazing though. They're all really good. I think it really just comes down to personal preference. Like, you can't go wrong with any of those three. Whenever it comes to rank 5s, it's always so much about personal preference. You know. But yeah, if you want to do Labyrinth, I'm sure eventually you want to do Labyrinth, but if you want to do it sooner rather than later, then Domino's probably the choice. But if you didn't care about it right now, then you don't have to go Domino or anything. And Hyperion can get the first path done. It's just not ideal. Yeah, a class exposure. Okay. Is that a Brobdingnag in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? Both. It could be both, right? BG, when do you think we are going to get the next 20% gold and XP boost? Probably sometime in the summer. Kabam does sometimes they do a summer summoner appreciation type of boost in like June or something like that. Also, Jonathan Swift was Irish, so the word didn't come from Ireland. Oh, yes. It's got to be some kind of points for that. Okay. Ooh, dash vulnerability, you say? Okay. Cool. My first message said, I knew you would say it depends. Well, you know me well then. Because that's pretty much... Dude, this entire game is just one big it depends after another. Come on, where's my Furies, man? I just want some Furies. I want some Furies so I can light this guy up with some insane incinerates with the dash vulnerability and all that. What this will do. Had 9 incinerates going. Bad RNG on the Furies, good RNG on the incinerates. BG yesterday opened a 4-star and 5-star Crystal. Got a 4-star Domino and 5-star Luke, so happy I finally got some good guys, although I would have loved to have those stars switched. Domino rank 5 soon. You asking if you should rank 5 Domino? Is that what you're saying? If you need her, sure. She's a good champion to rank up. Lag saying Sim Supreme best Mystic champs. Changed my mind. Who plays Mystic champs? You look at this guy. You believe this guy? You believe Legacy over here playing Mystic champions? Who would do that? It's a word of giant proportions. Oh, you actually had the definition there, eh, B. Daniels? BGE, when are you going to upload Void versus Thing Boss action? I was gonna upload it today, and then I didn't. Probably tomorrow. Good run, Lags. Thanks as always. Spooky keeps licking me. That damn cat. BG, your Hyperion step back is reminiscent of James Harden's step back, except instead of lighting them up with 3s, you light them on fire. I think he did the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. He's doing some serious time right now. No, actually, I have no idea. That's a very much so a lie. All right. Anyway, no, I don't want to claim these rewards. Let's just get out of here. I did a refight with Sim Supreme. Finished with full yellow bar. Nice, dude. I wonder. What day do you think would be the best for us to do? Like, what classes do you think would be the best for us to do a big push? I kind of hate skill. Like, Cosmic is awesome, but skill kind of sucks, you know? Like, it's not the worst. I mean, I feel like Mystic could be a pretty big roadblock, you know, just with like high-level magics and Dormammu's or something like that. But like high-level champions that shrug off debuffs are pretty annoying too. Taking Science, I think I can take Tech all day with Corvus. Yeah, that's got to be the best, right? It has to be. Jizz, what's going on, dude? What's up, BG? How was your day? It's going to be raining the next few days, so I'll be grinding away. Nice. Nice, nice. My day is good. Hopefully yours is too. Alright, let me go dump some energy here. Let's go auto fight through. Actually, I have like one quest left in Master, but I can't auto fight if I do that, so let's just auto fight through Heroic instead. I gotta complete them both anyway. Might as well. Alright. Road to the Labyrinth is unnecessarily hard and doesn't have good enough rewards. Changed my mind. I don't think it's unnecessarily hard. I think it's good, challenging content that unlocks more content. I like that type of content. The type of content that kind of gates you off from a certain area that you have to get through in order to take on the next big challenge. The rewards might not look so good by today's standards. And even back then, they were just okay. But I don't think it's too bad. We just pulled 4-star Starkey, wondering if he needs to be awakened, how much I should focus on leveling him. My account rating is only 80,000. Starksy, I mean, did I say Starksy? I think I did. 4-star Stark Spidey is a great champion to level up. It might take a little bit of time getting used to him, is the only thing I would say. If your account rating is 80,000 at the moment, you know, he's pretty much a glass cannon character. He can deal some insane damage, but he can't really take too many hits. So you might find that a little bit frustrating to play while you're still kind of mastering, you know, all the different things in this game, all the different fighting techniques. So yeah, just be aware of that. But otherwise, he's an amazing champion and worth ranking up pretty much as high as you can get him. Skigteen, a good champ, just pulled as a 5-star. She's decent. A little bit above average, I would say. Decent pull. If you don't have too many 5-stars, can be of good use to you. BG, did you know that Night Thrasher with Darkhawk synergy hits as hard as Starkey? Night Thrasher, you're saying? Hits as hard as Stark Spidey? With, what, -1 poise charges? Or how many or are you saying Darkhawk? Because Darkhawk can actually hit really hard, but I've never seen Night Thrasher hit hard. I mean, maybe there's something I don't know about the champion. I'd be pleasantly surprised if I saw Night Thrasher actually dealing damage. But from what I saw, the dude was pretty much useless. One of the worst champions that I've had the pleasure of playing in quite some time. Basically between Night Thrasher and Diablo, like those are those are really the only disappointing champions I've played in a while. Most of the champions Kabam's come out with lately have been really good, but those two. BG Lab would give me 8 tier 2 alpha and all those 5-star shards, but if a 100% variant, I'll have 3 more rank 4s and a rank 5. Too lazy to pick which one, so you pick which one I do first, and it will be so. Oh man. I'd say variant. I'd say variant because you could break it down into smaller parts. And maybe Act 6 is going to be the way to go. Whenever Act 6 comes out, you know, maybe jumping ship to like the first chapter of Act 6 and then going back to doing Variant or Labyrinth would be the way to go. That said, I don't know what the difficulty is going to be like, so who knows? Maybe it'll be harder than Variant, but I don't expect it to be. BG got a science core in tier 2 quest. Not sure if it's there for everyone or if you need those. It's random. I already checked today myself to see if there were any science cores in there. I do need them, but yeah, I didn't have any this time myself. But it's just random. -1 poise charges, dude. He sucks, man. Night Thrasher sucks. Like I said, I'd be happy if there was something I didn't know about him that makes him good. But I just, oh man, I don't see it. Oh, we got some 3 Loki in here. What's up, Christian? How do you say your name? Is it Celise? Am I saying that correctly, or am I not saying that correctly? I actually didn't know how to say it. But it's the person that posted their what's it called? Their Void versus Thing boss fight. I didn't get a chance to post my video yet today. I'm gonna post mine most likely tomorrow about my fight and referencing yours a little bit. BG dupe 5-star Aegon to 565, Domino 6-star to rank 2, dupe 5-star Void to 565. I'd go Void personally, but it's a very personal choice. You gotta go with who you want to go with. But yeah, I would do Void. Question: who would die in a fight first between Diablo and Night Thrasher? Answer, everyone watching. Thanks, I'll be here all night. Wow. Oh, man. Night Thrasher with Darkhawk synergy matches Starkey's Realm of Legend Winter Soldier time. The ramp up is fast too. What is the synergy that they have even? Is it even available on a 3-star? I'm only a minute and a half from being able to complete this quest, but screw it. Let's get out of here. Something like that. Yeah. See that name? I never thought how it sounds in English. Old nickname from 10 years ago from Counter-Strike. Aha, okay. Got it. Alright, well. I'll just say it like that. And yeah. We'll just leave it at that then. Alright, Night Thrasher. He does not have the Darkhawk synergy, so I guess I never got to test that one. If I remember correctly, isn't it just like some armor break or something like that? I don't remember what it was. But let's go check the champion spotlight, I guess, real quick. I want to find it real quick. Night Thrasher champion spotlight. Synergy. What the hell? Sign up for notifications. No. This one? No. Okay. Wait, where is it? It's on Darkhawk, isn't it? I just realized. I think it's on Darkhawk. Yeah, okay, you guys are saying it too now. Damn it. I should have read chat before I went searching. Okay. Let me see if I have that one in here. Okay. So Night Thrasher, enemies have negative 20% armor rating for each unique debuff on them. That's not going to make him hit like Stark Spidey. There's no way it's going to make him hit like Stark Spidey. How many unique debuffs does this guy even get? Is it like 4 or something like that? I think I remember testing that when we got Darkhawk. Or no, I never did a Darkhawk testing stream, did I? Because he was part of the content creator thing. But I'm sure it adds some damage, but not enough in my opinion. 4 plus resonate equals negative 100% armor. Is that good? I mean, it's nice. It's not gonna make him hit like Stark Spidey though. What's the hardest path in Variant? Is it the buffet path with Korg in 3.3? That one's pretty brutal. I don't know if that's the toughest. There's a few up for debate as far as toughest paths go, and it depends on your roster. For me, the toughest was probably, I think it was 3.2, where there's a Korg with Aspect of War. That's brutal. All right, Spunty sent over $5 saying, "Hey BG, hoping to get some rank-up advice for Act 6. They knew nothing about, of course. I really don't. My current 565 roster is Beardo, Sparky, and Corvus. Right now, I'm torn between Duped Omega Red and Symbiote Supreme to 565, or Undupe 6-star download to rank 2. Thanks." Well, it sounds like you have a lot of. Wait, actually, hang on, hold on. Beardo, Sparky, Corvus. It sounds like you got some good champions. I would Personally, I would go with one of the 5-star champions. I wouldn't go with the 6-star. It's just so much cheaper. I would leave your 6-star Domino at rank 1, and I would go with, you know, Omega Red or Symbiote Supreme. I can't say which. You know, I think if you're looking for a champion for Act 6, we gotta wait and see when Act 6 gets announced. I haven't even looked at the nodes, the leaked nodes or whatever. I haven't even looked at those, so I really can't say who you're gonna need. But I am a big fan of going rank 5 5-star over rank 2 6-star, and I think in your case, you've got some good 5-stars to go with. So, yeah, I'd recommend either that Omega Red or Symbiote Supreme. I think both would fit nicely in your roster, too, because right now, you know, it looks like you can use a high-level immunity champion or a high-level nullified champion, so both of them would work out really well. As for which, time will tell. But dude, thank you very much for the $5. I appreciate it. Alright, let's get out of this quest. Taunt, Resonate, Disorient, Shock, Bleed, Incinerate. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so negative 120% armor. So that would basically take away all their armor and then some. Is that how that would work? Right? Alright, but yeah, we're out of here. Let's go do the arena. Only an hour in before hitting the arena. No big deal. So I didn't know Mephisto was going to be next in the arena. You guys probably said it yesterday. I remember asking what the feature champion was going to be. But I don't know if I ever looked for the answer from you guys. Now that I know that Mephisto is the featured champion, I don't know what to do. Like, I actually really want Mephisto as a 5-star. It'd be nice to get Mephisto as a 5-star. It wouldn't be that difficult to get on the first round for me, at least. I'm still so damn behind on everything that I need to do, though. So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't use Mephisto for anything. That's the thing. Is like I want Mephisto, but realistically, would I be using Mephisto anywhere? No. Ah, crap, I just messed up. Comes back on? Okay, yeah, good call. I don't Mephisto either. Would like to grind for him. Maybe goes like 18 to 20. He could go for 18 and 20. I would think he'd go higher, though, personally. And if I was going to grind for him, I would still be putting up 30 plus myself. Certainly possible he goes low like that, but yeah, I wouldn't risk it. If I'm going to be putting in that effort anyway, I might as well make sure I get the champion. And yeah, I don't know if I want to do all that. So we'll see. New member, Nowhere Boulevard, hitting that member button, dude. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. You do get one of those, along with all these beautiful custom emojis. We got a pineapple face, a banana face, couple of Gunthers, Flarpa, Lola, and even Spooky, that gosh darn cat. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. New sponsor. What's up, Nick? Doing that 30 plus already for Diablo, like casual grind, no units. Hard to do 2 in a row. Yeah, it does get exhausting doing 2 grinds like that in a row, right? Unduped Ghost rank 4. I only have 3-star Wasp and Hood. Can also rank 4 Medusa or wait for Cap Infinity / Void rank 5. Have Ice and Blade rank 5 already. When it comes to Ghost, I don't know. I like Ghost. I think she's cool, but I would Stop leaving those out, sucker. Personally, I would only rank up Ghost if she was awakened. That's just how I feel about Ghost. If you like her unawakened, then I guess sure, why not? But yeah, I wouldn't touch her unless she was awakened. I would much rather rank up, or like wait and rank up one of those champions to rank 5 that you're talking about. So yeah, that's personally what I would do, and I would go with Void over Cap. So, but it's all personal preference. It is all personal preference. Ban Legacy? What? Like Legacy, or is there a different imposter Legacy in here? What are you talking about? I don't see either at the moment. Hey, what's up, Pixie Bell? Always catching the VODs, so now that I've got time to catch a live cast, thank you for the entertainment, sir. Dude, thank you very much for, once again, hitting that sponsor button. The support is much appreciated. Glad you enjoy the streams. Mr. Sinister coming to MCOC, much excite. So what's the deal with Mr. Sinister? Give me like the real quick 1 sentence like little backstory about this guy. I don't need to know all the details. I'm gonna forget them anyway. It's just gonna happen. But give me the 1 sentence rundown. Solid advice, BG. Don't touch her unless she's awake. Wow. He's a cool dude? Okay, that's all I needed to know. Next month, Mr. Sinister is confirmed and Apocalypse is expected. We may see synergies to improve Cable, Phoenix, Cyclops, Gambit, Psylocke. Did I say Psylocke? We just made it plural. And Magneto if he gets a rework in the first place. Okay. Interesting. I don't want to get my hypes up for a Cable synergy because I feel like I'm still so surprised that Kabam didn't have a good Cable synergy when they released Bishop. I was upset about that one. But maybe this will be Cable's time to shine. Mr. Sinister got powers from Apocalypse and messes with genetics. Genetics alloy? Okay. Villain of the X-Men. Got it. Now we open up all your or when will you open up all your 5 and 6-star crystals? I will open up the 6-star crystals in, what is it? Another 25-ish days, something like that. Whenever the 6 stars get, whenever the featured crystal changes. I'm only opening up basics, but I want a chance. Like I want the other champions to get added to the basic pool before I open them up. The 5 stars is a little bit different. I'm gonna pop them open in April, I think. I don't know if I want to wait until after Thing gets added to the crystals or not. Kind of back and forth on that one. I probably won't wait. I probably won't. I'll probably just end up popping them open after Dark Hawk gets added. Love your channel. Looking forward to our rematch in Alliance War. Happy face. Well, thank you. Which alliance you in, Shane? Last alliance we just played was MMX. Are you in MMX or the one before that? I think was it Shield? Speaking of Alliance War videos, I recorded my next one. I just gotta actually upload. I didn't have time to get it all uploaded before the stream and stuff like that. So tomorrow I'll have Alliance War video and hopefully the Thing video as well that I wanted to make, the Void versus Thing video. Hopefully both of those. I should have time tomorrow to do both of those. I should. I meant a lot, not alloy. Okay, all right, because that did confuse me. But I just was like, all right, I'm just gonna go with it. Maybe we'll make a video of Cable gets good synergy. Maybe. He's usually evil mastermind behind everything. Okay. Okay. I think I know enough about this guy. SH10 shield. Okay. Got it. Got it. Mr. Sinister is also directly responsible for infecting Cable with the technovirus. Aha! Okay. So, if that's the case, man, Cable better get a synergy. He freaking better. If Mr. Sinister had that big of an impact on Cable, come on. Give him something good. BG Mr. Sinister ties in well with Gambit, so I can see a definite synergy there. He actually does something to his mind to nullify Gambit's powers. Interesting. Well, I mean, it sounds like this guy has an impact on a lot of mutants. So, I wonder if they would just give like a kind of a generic have. What if, I mean, what if it was just like have 2 mutants on the team, and then you gain some type of bonus? Never mind. They can't do that because some of the mutants are really powerful and some of them are weak. And if they just did like a mutants gain X type of synergy, they wouldn't be able to make it as powerful as if it was tied into like just and underwhelming champion. So maybe that wouldn't work out as well. Or they could do both, I suppose, right? They could have a unique synergy with champions like Cable or Gambit, and then have a mutant type of synergy or something. Cable video part 2. Cable goes pew, pew, pew. Yes. Brian, if you were to sit on a voodoo doll of yourself, would you be able to stand up? What? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm gonna say yes though. What if his synergy is that he makes all mutants on the team worse? Ooh. Possibly. Like Heimdall synergy? Oh, it could be something like that. Although, I don't think they would do another one of those Heimdall synergies. Not for what sounds to be a villain. Heimdall was a little bit different, right? BG just got a 4-star generic awakening from 100% 5.1. Should I use it on Ghost Rider, Magic, Scarlet Witch, Dr. Voodoo, Heimdall, or Iceman? I would go with either Scarlet Witch or Voodoo, probably. You can go with a lot of different champions there. I just wouldn't go with Iceman. I wouldn't go with Heimdall. Ghost Rider, Magic are debatable, but I feel like Scarlet Witch or Voodoo need it more, so I would go with one of those two. Whichever one you prefer playing. I feel like people have more fun playing Scarlet Witch, so if you really want me to narrow it down even further, I'd say Scarlet Witch. But I think Scarlet Witch also needs relatively high Sig level, so maybe only go Scarlet Witch if you have a bunch of Sig Stones to feed, and if you don't, then Voodoo, something like that. Do by 4-star Carnage, is that good? Pixie Bell, I think I remember you asking that the other day. You must have not heard my answer. Or maybe I never answered. Maybe I just read it and didn't answer, I don't know. But I think Carnage is decent these days. I would say it's not bad. Duping your Carnage. Oh, this is a pretty annoying team to fight. Agent Venom, Killmonger, and Sentinel. Barf. But I think, yeah, I think Venom is good these days. I don't know exactly how much use you're gonna get out of him. I think I also think if you have the Deep Wounds Mastery, it makes him significantly better. But all around, I would say is a fine pull. I kind of wish I would see people use Carnage more. Maybe we haven't seen all that he can offer yet, but I do know he's at least pretty decent these days. Sorry, when I said that the first time, I fell asleep. Okay, got it. Nice feedback, BG. Thanks, bro. Funny, it's all the Mystic champs, and I do have about 40 to 50 Mystic gems, so that makes sense to choose one of them. Thanks. All right, awesome. 108 4-star champs, still no Scarlet Witch magic, and Stark Spidey. Ouch. Still missing some of the best ones, huh? Heimdall synergy doesn't work against Diablo and Uncollected? Really? They have some type of nullifying or ability accuracy reduction or something like that. Hey BG, save for Blade or open features. Basics have been terrible lately. Got 2 565s, 100% Act 5, and initial Labyrinth clear. It's a gamble no matter what you do. Really, all I can do is tell you what I'm gonna do and the reasoning behind it, and maybe that'll either, if your reasoning sounds you know, similar to mine, then do what I do. If not, then maybe go a different route. But basically, I'm popping open basics because I just want as many champions as possible. And I want as many 6-star shards as possible. I think opening up features, end up losing a lot of the 6-star shards that could be getting. It's one of the biggest sources is just duplicating 5 stars. And yeah, I want as many champions as possible to help out in the arena. And there are really good champions in the basic pool. It's not like there's just all garbage in there these days. These days, there's a ton of good champions, and I'd rather just have more chances overall, rather than less chances, but with maybe a slightly better selection. So I'm going basics. I'm going basics personally. If those things that I just mentioned are not of concern to you, then hey, just go with whatever, you know. Pick a champion. If you want Blade, go for Blade. If you want someone out of the featured crystal, go for that. But yeah, I'm just gonna go basics. Venom without Deep Wounds is like Voodoo without Mystic Dispersion. I don't think that's the case at all. I played Venom without Deep Wounds on the Map 7 beta, and he was fantastic. Carnage. I was talking about Carnage before. Maybe I said Venom out loud. Sometimes I mix up the two verbally, even though I know there's a big difference between the two. Mr. Sinister is telepathic, able to manipulate the minds of others in various ways, and is capable of energy projection through telekinesis. Mr. Sinister gained complete control of his body at the cellular level, allowing him to shapeshift, regenerate, be virtually immune to injuries, and have a prolonged lifespan. So that means he's gonna suck in MCOC, huh? Because he sounds like he's gonna be too good if they gave him all those abilities, and they're gonna pick half of them. Oh, please don't use your special 3, just die. Thank you. Yeah, it sounds like they're gonna have to give him like either they're gonna give him all the abilities, but they're gonna be really weak, or they're only gonna give him like half of them, and people will be disappointed. That's how I feel. It's my doggy Dalton's B-Day. Happy birthday to your doggy Dalton. Yeah, I went for 1 featured, and now I'm always going to go basics no matter what, because I got rubbish anyway. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a gamble either way. Some people go for features and it works out really well. Other times, it's just a complete waste of shards. Um, the nice thing about basic crystals, though, is, you know, you're not paying extra for that garbage. It doesn't sting quite as bad. You know, you pull something you didn't really want. Okay, you know, better luck in the next crystal. It only costs 10,000 shards. We get shards at, you know, depending where you're at in the game, you can get shards at a pretty decent pace these days with, you know, all the special events and the calendars and stuff like that. And yeah, just look forward to the next opening versus going for the featured and potentially still getting crap and taking longer to get your next chance. I think Emma Frost was overhyped. Possibly. She did have a lot of hype going for her at the time. I don't see many people using her. I still want her quite a bit myself, though. OJ Orange Juice sent it over 10 euros saying, "What's up, BG? I 100% uncollected for the first time yesterday." Very nice. Pulled Karnak for my first 6-star, but went for a featured 5-star and pulled Starkey, which was who I was hoping for. Just have to dupe him now. Nice. Awesome. There's a story of the featured crystal working out. Right there. That gamble paying off. Dude, that's awesome. Less so about the 6-star, but it doesn't matter. Completing uncollected and getting Stark Spidey. That's awesome, man. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 10 euros. I'm kind of curious. Was this the was this the first time trying to do uncollected 100% for you, or have you tried in the past and just weren't, you know, didn't quite have the champions for it, or was it a little bit difficult or something? Or the only reason I'm curious about that is because somebody was asking. Was it Dysentery Joe or was it someone else? I don't remember. But somebody was saying or asking if this month felt easier, and it didn't necessarily feel easier to me. It felt, you know, the same difficulty as always. But I'm curious if you were able to get through it because it felt easier to you or something, or if it was just the timing thing where you got a good rank up and were able to clear it or something like that. Hope we get a tier 2 alpha at the end of every month now, otherwise I can't rank for my next champion. I wouldn't count on it. They did the same thing last year, where we got a tier 2 alpha for the holiday calendar in September, and then in January. So yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing, a tier 2 alpha every single month. Probably asking for a little bit too much. What the heck? Exterminate? Has anyone ever sold Labyrinth with Star-Lord Diablo? How many hits it was? Yeah, I'm sure plenty of people have soloed that Star-Lord with Domino. I don't know how many hits it was, though. But she's definitely capable. This month's event quest didn't have a Thorns path, made it easier for me. Okay. Slice BG felt this month's event quest was much easier than last month. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it really felt pretty similar to me, but I have you know, champions that can handle thorns and all that too, so maybe that's why. I don't know. many 5 stars you got, BG? I've got 80. 85 stars. I forgot to mention that completing Uncollected this month finally gave me enough shards to spin out my very first 6-star. Brought home a nice shiny Hawkeye. I'm happy. Nice. Hawkeye is a great 6-star to pull. Hawkeye is a fantastic 6-star to pull. Don't got to feed any tier 2 alphas. Got good power control, decent damage, great synergy with Darkhawk. I would not mind pulling a 6-star myself. No, my first time trying Uncollected was the Aegon quest. I usually just 100% the first 2 chapters, then hit a 1-through the final chapter. I was able to do it because I had the right champs. Aha, okay. Cool. Well, congrats, man. Congrats on the clear, congrats on the Starks, buddy, and thank you once again for the 10 euros. Honestly, don't know why people complain about synergy buffs. It allows you to play new characters as well as old characters you might like. I think, I kind of understand both sides of it. I like the synergy buffs myself. I'm a fan of them. Depending, I think Kabam just has to do both. I think as long as they're doing both, then I'm happy, you know? I don't want every single buff to be from synergies, but sometimes I think it's really good. There was a lot of complaints about. I remember there being a lot of complaints about what's it called? The Killmonger Winter Soldier synergy. Because I mean that was like one of the most powerful synergies we've ever seen, right? Where it basically turned Winter Soldier into like Star-Lord, right? And people complained. They said they just wanted like Winter Soldier to be buffed on his own, even though he actually did get buffed on his own in 12.0. But anyway, they wanted him to be buffed all on his own, and you know, shouldn't have to get a new synergy to do it and stuff like that. But I think it works out. I think it's just a different way of kind of having like a little bit of a trade-off to gain that power. Like, yeah, it would be more powerful if you didn't need to bring somebody, if you didn't need to tag along a champion to give them that. But that's kind of the idea, right? Is like, okay, you have Star-Lord that is a standalone ramp-up character. They can't all be standalone ramp-up characters, you know. If you want that power from Winter Soldier, you got to sacrifice a slot. So yeah, I like both sides of it. Sometimes buff the champion, sometimes give them a unique synergy to buff them. They both work. How high do you think Mephisto will go for? I'm gonna say. I mean, normally I would say like 30, 31, something like that, but because of people getting banned, the botters getting banned and everything, maybe I'll say 28. It's always hard to break these things, but yeah, I'll say like 28. I'm kind of trying to think about if I want to go for Mephisto or not. Still. Last month had that invade path as well, insane chip damage for smaller rosters, and if you don't know how to play invade well. Huh. I don't even remember that path. But yeah, invade is pretty nasty. Maybe it was just that last month was a step up from the standard month. What was the month before that? Well, I guess the month before that was the was that Aegon? I think it was, right? I think Aegon was a little bit tougher too, right? Because if you didn't kill Aegon on like the first attempt or something like that, he just got more and more difficult, right? So maybe we just had a couple hard months in a row or something. And then Kabam brought it back down. I don't know. Either way. If everyone is more powerful, no one is more powerful. Yeah, exactly. Don't forget Hawkeye's synergy with Void also. That's true. Fear the Void to start the fight against Avengers. Bye-bye Infinity War. Iron Man and War. It is nice. It is nice. Hard to bring them together all the time, but it's nice when you can. I want Mephisto, but not sure I want to use any units or boost to get him, and I'm sure I'd have to since I work Saturday for 10 hours. Yeah, unless you were really, really good. I mean, I think you could probably do it even when working for 10 hours. Well, you're still working other days too, right? Or you're not. If you were off those other days, then I think you could do it. But if you have to work like normal shifts or whatever still on those other days, then probably not. Well, maybe. Is Mephisto more hyped than Doc Ock? I think so. I think they're pretty close to one another in terms of hype levels, but yeah, I'd put Mephisto slightly higher. Can you greet these sloppy ninjas and encourage them to achieve gold 1? Hey, you sloppy ninjas, quit being so sloppy. Get yourselves the gold. Number 1. Is that good? Probably not. that's the best I got. How much Red Skull go for? Not much. Like 2.2, 2.3, something like that. Yo, BG, you should go for him so you could have an even teams. Yeah, I know. Trust me, that is definitely something that that I'm thinking about. Is like I still have a long way to go until I open up my 5-star crystals. It would be nice to get an even set of teams before then, but lately I haven't been going through all my teams of 5s anyway, so I don't know. I just remember the invade path because they put Wasp on it. That was a dirty move. Ooh. Freaking Wasp, man. She hits so hard. What's nice though is like, I don't know, Wasp is annoying, but once you get her cycling her L1, it doesn't really matter what nodes they have. Just cycle the L1, she goes down pretty quick. I'm Mephisto rank 4, and I think that everybody underestimates his potential. With Ghost Rider synergy, he melts champs with his incinerate damage. His damage is pretty decent. I think he's a great balance of damage and utility. I think Kabam struck a good balance with Mephisto. And as crazy as it sounds, sometimes it's more fun playing balanced champions than it is playing OP champions. Not all the time. I want to be playing the OP champions for the most part. But yeah, sometimes it can be really fun playing the champions that feel more balanced. It feels like you're not breaking the game. It feels like you really got to put that effort in. Mephisto, something about Mephisto that I think people forget about too is that he's immune to Cold Snap. You know what Invade is, right? Yeah, I think Invade is what? Like the wait, am I thinking of the wrong one? I might be thinking of the wrong one. I thought Invade was the one where when they're dashing at you, they deal extra damage or something like that. No, maybe I forget what Invade is, because that's something else, isn't it? Yeah, refresh my memory. What is Invade? 300% attack hitting into a block and 100% block penetration. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Any way to kill Wasp last month of End Quest and Invade was Corvus or Revabs and Potions? Dude, I think the problem is I just have no memory at all. That's Mighty Charge? Okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking we were talking about, which Mighty Charge is a pretty annoying node to deal with. But man, I don't remember that wasp at all even. Oh man. I mean, you could... Yeah. I'm trying to think what I did to deal with that wasp and if it was annoying. Because you could parry wasp and get in the attacks while she's blocking, right? And then bait the L1s. You don't always have to bait out a heavy. Maybe I still baited out heavy. But yeah, no, I could see how that would be really difficult to do with like 4-star champions compared to like a high-level 5-star. So that probably did shut out a bunch of people who were trying to make it through with 4 stars. I could see that. Does Mephisto have some synergy where he gets aura procs off his attacks? Yeah. He's got... Man, Mephisto has a ton of synergies. But then what BG do we go for Mephisto twice? I mean, I wouldn't be able to. I'd only be able to go once. I'd only be able to go first round. It'd be nice to be able to go twice, but I'd only be able to do one time. What Awakening Gems do you have left? I have a... Cosmic... I want to say science, but I don't even know if I have a science. Let's go check it out, man. I actually don't remember. Speaking of terrible memory, I have an Awakening Gem Crystal. I know that much. Oh, that's right, Tech. Yeah, Tech. Duh. That's why I want one of those robots so much. I don't have science. It's Tech and Cosmic. Okay. Tech and Cosmic. How can I forget that, man? I wanted one of those robots pretty damn bad. Be nice if I could just get and awaken them. So you couldn't really hit into her block and couldn't let her into yours for the timer on her evade to go away. It was a tough one for sure. Okay. That sounds pretty annoying. Hey, Brian, I'm 100% not crying right now. How you doing, my fine sir? I'm also 100% not crying, Demiok. So, I'm doing good. How long does it take to get 1 million battle chips? It's gonna change for every person depending on how much arena you want to play. Some people can hit 1 million battle chips in like 2 weeks. For most people, it's gonna take more than that, of course. You think we are nearly in a place where 5-star basic arena becomes a thing? Yeah. I think Kabam could add a 5-star basic arena whenever they want, and it wouldn't be surprising. That said, I don't think they're going to add one soon. I could see them maybe doing it in like, I don't know, maybe another... I don't know, maybe I could see them doing it by the end of the year. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they announced it tomorrow. Hey, we're starting a 5-star basic. It wouldn't be something that surprised me, just because I feel like, yeah, it wouldn't have that crazy of an effect on the game. Like, it would still be, it'd still be nice for the people who aren't grinding on first round or going for featured DMCs and stuff like that. It'd be a nice way for people to get these champions in the roster, but I just don't think it's gonna happen that soon. I mean, part of the thing about I think one of the reasons why Kabam got rid of the 5-star feature crystal, or changed it to the 5-star feature crystal we have today, is that like a lot of people were ending up with the same champions in their roster. And maybe they don't want to do that again with the 5-star basic arena, where a lot of people would end up in the same situation. I don't know. That's really just purely speculation, total guess. I can channel my emotions into my fist and kick your behind, fool. Wait, what? Oh, you're talking to Chris? Wow. I'm at 1.3 million battle chips at the moment. I was tempted to pop them all and see if I can get enough units for the tier 5 basic offer today. Don't quite think it's worth it though. It's a decent offer in my opinion, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you would have had to pop open all your battle chips just to be able to barely get it, then it's probably not worth it. I think you got to be big time grinder to be picking up offers like that for them to be worth it. Like hitting every single milestone, practically every, all 5 arenas, practically every single round in order to scoop something like that up. But I do think it's good for those people. I think it's really good actually. I'm gonna say your name wrong, so I'm so sorry ahead of time. But Miro Wetang. Miro Watang? I'm so sorry. I sent over £2 saying just because I like your shiny head. Oh, thank you. This is actually the wood scented turtle wax that I put on my head today. So I gave it a good polish, and it actually smells of like fresh pine. It's really nice. It doesn't sound as good as it actually smells. It smells really good. But I'm glad you like it. I know you can't smell it, but I'm glad you appreciate the shine. Thank you very much for the £2. I just think I just ran into those tentacles, didn't I? I love 5-star basic arena. Give me an opportunity to awaken champs I don't have gems for. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people would benefit from a 5-star basic arena. But I think that's also one of the reasons why Kabam is not going to do it. Not yet, at least. It takes a lot of their selling potential away. Not only that, I think there's other reasons why they might not do it right away. But I think that's definitely one of the reasons, right? Is they want to continue to have these offers of 5-star awakening gems and stuff like that. I also think that whenever we do get a 5-star basic arena, whether it's soon or not until next year or whenever, I expect it to be a smaller amount of people getting the champion than the 4-star basic, So 4-star basic is top 10%. It used to be top 5%, and they buffed it, they changed it to top 10%. I would think we would see a similar story here where whenever the 5-star basic is introduced, it'll be top 5% at first, and then maybe move to top 10% or something like that. Who knows, though? Maybe they would just come out straight away with top 10%. I don't know. I think we won't see a 5-star basic arena until after 6s can go to rank 3. When 4-star basic arena came out, 5 stars had more potential to be powerful. That's interesting. You might be right there, because I kind of forgot the basic arena never actually existed for the longest time, right? Like, basic champions were always a thing, but it was different back then. It wasn't its own separate arena. Well, I mean, that said, I don't think we're gonna get a 6th arena either. So I do think they would bake in the 5-star featured into one, the 5-star basic into one of the existing arenas. I really think what always made sense to me was just like shifting the champions down 1. So, getting the 3-star champions, you'd be grinding with your 2 stars. It'd be a good way for players who, you know, don't have that many champions to still be able to go for new champions. Then you use your, you know, your 3-star champions to go for the 4-star basic, and so on. So I can see whenever they do decide to add a 5-star basic, maybe doing something similar along those lines. I don't know. But, yeah, you could be right. I mean, you know, 5-star champions for right now, for the time being, they're still the champions, so maybe it doesn't make sense to add the arena quite yet until 6 stars take over more. BG, serious question. Do people who are bald, or in your case, wear the same bald cap every day, actually use wax on their head? I think it depends on if that person really wants to take care of themselves. You know, it's like, does every person with hair use some type of hair product? You know what I mean? Not everybody uses hairspray or hair gel. Some people only use shampoo and don't use conditioner, type of thing. You know, so you know, some people, bald or bald cap wearers, they don't like to polish it. They don't like to wax it up. Personally, I enjoy good waxing though. Hope they don't do a 5-star basic arena, because then I'd feel obligated to do it. Yeah, I kind of understand where you're coming from. I would feel obligated to do it as well. It'd be good. It'd be good, because then, yeah, I could get a lot more champions, of course, but I would feel obligated to do it. Really, BG? Pine? Why would you go with some janky, cheap softwood? Go with a nice, high-end hardwood like cedar. Come on, son. Hey, man, don't knock the pine until you smelled it, Dicer. It's nice. It's nice. You're right, though. Maybe I should go with a nice cedar next time. Maybe a nice birch wood would be better. If you hit 10 million every arena, how many battleships would you have in a month? I don't know. I would just be taking a wild guess. I don't know exactly how many battleships you get for that. I 100% believe everything that comes out of Brian's mouth. You should. I spent the last however long testing Night Thrasher's damage over 152 hits against Sparky. Tweeted results. Equals Night Thrasher crits harder. Wait, interesting. Do I owe an apology to the person talking up Night Thrasher? Holy moly. Hold on. Check it out in just a sec. Is Night Thrasher actually a good champion? Let's see what we got here. Whoa. This is with a 3-star. 45-19. Wow. And there's no resonate here even. Huh. I owe that person an apology. If you're still in here, the person talking about Night Thrasher. I totally blew you off. I was like... But now I'm like... Oh. Surprising. I guess I never got to, I guess I never did that testing. That's pretty interesting. I still don't expect people to use Night Thrasher over Stark Spidey or anything, but that is interesting. That is very interesting. Photoshop, I don't buy it. Yeah. Night Thrasher got some Beyond God tier potential. If according to Seaton's tier list. Is there? Is that where he has them? I only wash my hair in the ancient waters of the Fountain of Youth, which I found after I was granted the powers of Chicken Tender. Damn, dude. Share the wealth. Let me get that ancient Fountain of Youth. Let me get a little of that action. Yeah, top 5% would work for me. I can hit those points. Yeah, me too, which is a scary thing. I think we'll see a 6-star Awakening Gem in Act 6. I think yes. I think we might see potentially 2 6-star Awakening Gems. Maybe they would do it the same way they have the 5-star Awakening Gems in Act 5, where we got like a gem crystal, a random one, and then a generic at the end of Act 6. I could see something like that happening. Because why not? You know. It all depends on how slow Kabam wants to play it, though. I could also see them only coming out with the crystal and not the generic. BGA, I know you don't cosplay, but at your next con, shave your beard and head. Get some whitish gray face paint. Have Laura draw the exact egg crack in your head. It would be the best cosplay there. Wow. Maybe I should do that. Hey BG, really quick. It's you and your wife's 5-year anniversary. Which hamburger helper meal kit do you buy? Damn it, no time, no time. She's home later, man. Wow, dude. All right, last Arnie, have a good 5-year anniversary. Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with any of the hamburger helper meal kits will work. Oh, yeah. For a 5-year? Oh yeah, dude. Totally. It wasn't easy, but it was my first time really playing him. I remember keeping the debuffs up was relatively easy once I kind of figured out how to play him. Relatively easy for Realm of Legends Winter Soldier, at least. That's the thing, is out in the real world, out in the questing zones. Maybe it's not that easy. I don't know, Brian. Whenever I wash my hair, I consume upwards of 5% of my power. For reference, when the Big Bang happened, I only used 0.05% of my power. Wow, dude. So you can't wash your hair very often, huh? Maybe like a once every 100 million years or something. Like a 5-star generic to have in the back pocket from 6.1. That'd be nice. I don't know if we'd get a generic from that. I would be surprised if we got a generic from 6.1, but I would not be surprised at all if we got a 5-star Awakening Gem Crystal. And then maybe 6.2 I could see maybe having a generic. Or maybe they would only give us one or the other, because, I mean, there's plenty of other rewards they could give, right? Maybe they would give a generic, and then maybe that would be the only 5-star Awakening Gem. I don't know. I think I think sometimes I fall into this trap, and I think a lot of us fall into this trap of thinking about the way like rewards escalate in this game. And I think in our minds it makes sense for there to be, you know, if like Act 4 had the 4-star Awakening, Act 5 had the 5-star, Act 6 will have a 6-star. They can't keep going like that, right? They can't just have every new act be a higher level star, right? So maybe we are thinking too early on like the 6-star Awakening Gem stuff for Act 6, but there has to be at least some type of 5-star Awakening Gem in there, I would imagine. But yeah, maybe I'd take it back on the 6-star. Maybe we wouldn't get something like that. I don't know. I don't know, man. What's up, Papa Crom? All right. Anyway, I can't really get any. I can't hit the next milestone in this arena. I'm too far away from 2 million. So I might as well stop there for that arena. Oh man, what a crappy week for arena. I almost feel more obligated to go for Mephisto, knowing that both rounds of Diablo I really didn't get too many milestones, and I could really use some more units. So maybe I should go for Mephisto just to give myself the extra battle chips. And the champion, of course. Like, duh, I want the champion, but... I don't know, you're rambling, it's getting late, you're not playing Arena. Have a good night. Alright, Aaron Abdo. Yeah, man, I'm going to be calling it here in a minute anyway. 6.1 generic, 5-star, 6.2 random, 6.3 random 6-star, and 6.4 generic 6-star. Possibly. Technically they can. Didn't they say Act 6 is the final act in this storyline before they start the next story? So they can possibly end the story with a 6-star gem. They could. They absolutely could. I'm just saying it can't always keep going up a star level for each act is all. Like maybe they could do it again for this act, but then when they introduce the next story, like it wouldn't be a 7-star, right? Like that would be like too early. Probably. I mean, who knows? Who knows whenever whenever all this stuff comes out. Kabam is a little bit unpredictable when it comes to some of this stuff. We try to predict. Doesn't always work. I think 6.4 would have one of them. If the others did, you always get some really nice stuff for full act exploration. That's true. Full act exploration always has been good. Brian Bailey finished featured, didn't even start basic, but at least I'm actually doing arena now. I'm up to 1.6k from 400, so yay. Nice, dude. We don't have 6-star 6 stones, so without them a 6-star awakening gem. And if we get 6 stones, in what events could they add them? That's a good point, too. We don't have a 6-star 6 stones yet, either. I'm guessing they would add 6-star 6 stones in Act 6, but would they also add them elsewhere, or no? I don't know. Alright, Brian, I'm done crying now. Thanks for giving me some cooldown time before moving on to the next show. However, Friday/Saturday, I'm going to watch something significantly more heart-wrenching. Is that show on, what was it, on Hulu that you're talking about or something? Orca Bam can just throw us all a big FU and only give generic 3-star gem with a few 6-stone crystals. All the hype for nothing. Yeah, they could do that, but I feel like the players would throw a big FU right back if they did that. So, honestly, didn't expect to see any 6s. Took a 3-month break and came back, and they're everywhere. I wouldn't say everywhere, but they have rolled out a little bit faster than I think a lot of us were expecting. Still take a while to get, but man, I like, maybe it was just because I was newer to the game at the time, but when they came out with 5 stars, I was getting like 500 shards a month, and that's it. It was impossible to get a 5-star crystal, it felt like. Which I'm sure it probably feels that way for some people in the 6 stars, so maybe it was just because I was newer and now at a higher level. 100% Act 5 gave 5 generic. Act 4 100% was also a 4-star generic. Yeah, I mean, and I think Act 3 was a 3-star generic, right? Like, but you know they introduced the first few stars all together, right? Like 2, 3, and like 1 through 4. Weren't they all released like from the start or something? Or maybe 4 stars weren't. I don't know, but you know, like the first few came out much quicker versus like 5, 6, and 7. It would take a lot longer. I mean, who knows how long it's going to be before we see 7 stars. Would they add them elsewhere? Look how long it took them to add 5-star 6 stones into the fold and events and such. Yeah, seriously, it feels like 5-star 6 stones are still too hard to get. Any more ways to getting 5-star? I'm not even concerned about the 6-star 6 stones. I don't care about those, man. I need more 5-star 6 stones. Give us some more of those. 100 or 100 6-star 6 stone crystals in Lab 2.0. I hope so. I hope they're working on another labyrinth. Be sick. All right. Yep, PhDs with 4 stars at start. Okay, got it. May have done a sheet of history of stuffs and keep looking at things. I saw that sheet. I didn't get a chance to go through it all, but I saw you posted that. But all right, guys, I'm getting out of here for the night. I will be back tomorrow, normal time. I have a war video complete that will probably be uploaded in the morning because, yeah, honestly, I'm pretty damn tired. So I think I'm gonna crash, and then I'll just upload it in the morning, and then I'll upload my. There should be 2 uploads tomorrow. There should be 2 uploads tomorrow. But as far as streaming goes, I'll be back normal time. Thank you very much, Orange Juice, for the 10 euros. And thank you to everyone else who sent over a little something. It is very much appreciated, guys. All the continued supports, the new sponsor, all of that. Thank you. But yeah, until tomorrow, everybody have a good night. Good luck if you're finishing up a grind.